we got out of Beulah and we're about 2.5 hours, I'd say, behind schedule. At this point, we may not be to Cheyenne before dark. What do you think?
I don't think we're going to Cheyenne before dark.
What are you doing in my seat?
This is actually my seat.
Why are you there?
Because Mom is just driving Josiah's car.
Oh, okay.
And the back is packed.
Through a series of events, we're now taking 3 vehicles to Idaho, which is not what we would have chosen, but it actually gives us a lot more cargo space. Don't you agree?
Yes.
Rachel's asleep.
3 cars, and we can fill the whole back of this car, the whole back of Josiah's car, and then the whole backpack, the whole back seat of the truck. Hold it down.
We pulled into Cheyenne very late last night, past dark, and stayed with my in-laws, and then had a super fun time getting 2 vehicles and 2 trailers and an extra car into their driveway and side yard. But it worked. It was fine. Just a little bit harder in the dark. And it was funny because of the virus. We didn't go in the house. We didn't have a meal with them or anything. We just sort of stayed out in the grass and had conversations at distance. It was okay. It was kind of nice to stop and see them, but it was a little bit unusual of a visit. Hopefully the world settles down and we can get back to normal someday soon. Today we're on our way to Buffalo. Yes, Buffalo, Wyoming, where we're going to try to stay at a KOA. It's been a beautiful day today. Barely a cloud in the sky, and though it's Wyoming, it's always a little windy. There's a sign that says 40-mile-an-hour winds. So it's a little bit different driving with this kind of wind, but it's been a fun day. Are you guys on screen time?
Yep, screen time.
What are you playing on screen time?
Slither.
We're less than a week from being on the property.
Yeah, crazy. Scary, exciting?
Yeah, pretty exciting.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff. We got to get there before the water tank arrives.
Yeah, what day is that?
14th?
14th? Okay, we'll make it.
We'll make it. But we're pumped. This is it.
Yeah.
2 trailers full of junk. Kids in every nook and cranny. Stuff in every nook and cranny. Extra car to boot.
Yeah. Got Megan and Josiah, their trailer, their car, our truck. Man, we're quite a convoy
It's
going down the highway.
It's a lot of stuff, but it's 9 people.
It's 9 people.
So, and every tool I own.
Yeah, right.
So.
Unfortunately, I couldn't bring everything I own because, I don't have a house to put it in. So I mostly brought a few extra fun things. Kids brought a few more toys because they'll have a little more room to spread out. But mostly we needed the tools. So.
You might wonder about the pandemic and our travel. And it has affected us because we can't get everything we need. We are not traveling for leisure.
Right.
I would not recommend anyone do that. It seems very clear that staying home
And
is the thing to do.
We did cut part of our trip shorter and kind of head home before we were going to, basically.
Because we're afraid that the state lines are going to get shut down, and we're not going to be able to get to either our old home or our new home.
Right.
We'll be somewhere in between.
Right.
So
We just don't know how that's going to go in the next few weeks.
the safest
so,
place for us is probably Idaho,
Yeah.
where we can at least
We can actually
see where
have
we're
chickens and plant a garden and do some of those things to be a little more self-sufficient.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, it's pretty distanced from all the other social people.
Oh, but you can't get more distance.
It's an hour to a main city. So I think we're going to be on our own. We'll order some things online. The hardware stores are still open. We'll get some supplies for starting the shop. And, we'll be able to still go to the grocery store.
It should be fine.
We'll be fine.
Time will tell.
I already ordered my chickens. I'm very excited. They're coming, ordered them from a farm who said they would have pullets ready in May. So I'm very excited in the next couple of weeks to have basically almost laying hens. And by June, I'm thinking we'll be in eggs. So I'm very excited about that.
Very good.
Seems premature being here. I'm a little nervous because I'm like, we don't have a property. We don't have a house or a chicken coop, but we have a few weeks to get that done. So I'm very excited about getting chickens.
Yep. So today's goal is to get to the same park we stayed at twice already in Columbus, Montana, called Itchkepi City Park. It's a really cool
It's a great place, right on the Yellowstone River.
We don't really know if it's open.
Well, I looked online and it said that the city parks were open in Montana.
So they may or may not have water. They may or may not have toilets available.
Yeah, which is fine. We don't need that.
But that's our goal tonight.
We'll get on the road.
You ready? Let's go. Long day of driving. We were supposed to stay at Itchkepi Park tonight, and I went on their website to see if they're open with all the COVID stuff going on, because I know a lot of state parks and national parks are closed, but the city, Itchkepi is a city park in Columbus, Montana. We stayed here before, and so I went on the website and everything said we are open. And so I just assumed, but anyway, when we got here, it's open for day use and not for camping, but they don't really say that on their website, which is kind of annoying. But anyway, there's a truck stop, and so we pulled into the truck stop with about 1 million other trucks. Hopefully we won't get run off because we're not a truck, but stay the night here and then keep going. Tomorrow night is Passover for us, so we have to kind of go a shorter day tomorrow. We don't want to go as far, so we're going to go to Butte. Hopefully stay in a KOA for 2 nights so we can have Passover, and it'll be fun. But for tonight, we'll make do in the truck stop. It is almost time for our Passover meal. The sun is setting, and it's almost a Passover. We've got both campers set up here. It's friendly neighbors, and tonight we're gonna have our meal in the kids' camper. Oh, it smells like lamb. That lamb smells so good. We got some
oops, sorry, Em.
au gratin potatoes and a baby. How do you say Chag Pesach Sameach?
I think that's right.
Yep, sounds right. Saved the last of our leavened bread to throw out for Pesach. So we're taking it to the dumpster.
Yeah, right after Passover is the Feast of Unleavened Bread. So we'll eat flatbreads for a week and throw out all of our regular bread, which we mostly ate all today. Boom!
Gone!
Q&A?
Yeah.
What kind of questions do you have for me?
Well, how about you tell us the questions to ask you?
That's not how Q&A works.
You don't know. Have you ever been in a Q&A?
I have done a Q&A on my old YouTube channel, yeah. And that's not how it works.
Says you.
Yeah, I did just say that.
Is what you said.